Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Ciara. I have the remains of last night's decaf. I already had my caffeinated cup. But it is cozy. It is a hot cup of coffee and I am in a sweater. Hooray! I'm in my hat that matches my sweater. Hooray! My mission to destroy all scraps is underway. I think I might make Hazel a sweater in the same random stripe pattern. This one, did I follow? No, I think I didn't, obviously they're all different widths. All the stripes are different widths. So I just kind of intuited how much of each color I wanted to use. But let me stand up and show you. So the neckline I'm not super crazy about. I should have done some more decreasing, I think. It's just kind of baggy. And I would have preferred like a turtleneck, I think. But that's okay. I think I'll still wear it. I mean, I don't know. I feel a little bit like a court jester. But it is cropped and it hits me right at my natural waist, so the fit is perfect, except for the neckline, which I just followed the pattern, and it was not a professionally written pattern. It was someone who was also just trying to use up their scraps and wanted to do a big baggy fun sweater. I'm really happy with the sleeve lengths. I do love the sleeves. They are nuts. But yeah, that neckline just bugs me. It may be something that I wear a shawl with, scarf. It's not going anywhere. And if I have my hair, it's fine. It's not really gonna bug me that much. So anyway, this project is blocked, which means it's been washed and it's ready to wear. And then this hat, I can pull down further and roll it up and have it be like a little watch cap. Is that what that's called? I don't know. I should put it on where there we go, where you don't see that's better. I had where I switch colors was right here and I wasn't happy with that. So anyway, cute hat. I really do like the hat. It's super warm because it's double thick. It's reversible. It's one of these cool, it's called the Muscle Burra. You literally just fold it up into itself and you have a double thick hat, and this is also in a thicker yarn, so it's extra warm. So you got that version too, which is a little more toned down, which I also really like. So I definitely will be wearing this hat a lot come winter. And then a couple other projects. It was a blocking week, which just makes everything feel super finished. This is a sweater for Hazel. It is a 1 to 2 year, which he is in 18 to 24 month clothing right now. So, but I think it's a large 1 to 2 year. So it would be really big and baggy on him right now, and his little shoulders would like pop right out of this neckline. So he may get to wear it this winter. Once I did intend to like roll up the sleeves on him for a little bit, but he should get a few seasons out of this, which is why I made it so big. And it has a really nice little pattern on it. So nice little green sweater for Hazel, which is finished, and now it can go in his little drawer. And then I finished this last night. It's just a little hat using some more of these same scraps. I think these exact colors here. It's brioche is the stitch, which I love knitting brioche. The hat itself isn't reversible because of the finishing, but brioche stitch is, and that's the ugly beginning of round, but brioche is a reversible stitch, which I love. So So this is his little beanie, and it's also extra thick and warm. The brioche stitch. It can be rolled up and then sit on his little head like so. So there's that. And then I pulled out my socks to work on because I have a project. Whoops. Ooh. Project I'm going to be starting for Hazel, a little vest. And then I have that other hat that I've been stuck on and haven't touched. So let's see, 6 minutes of knitting content. All right, let's move on to something else. As you can see behind me, I have made a fair bit of progress on painting this week. This one is finished. I am so pleased with it. I'm just putting a couple more layers on the edges to cover up. I mean, you basically can't see it, but there are some little bits. See if we can get the light. Yeah, there are some little shadows of the background paint that I'm just cleaning up. So I'll do another layer of that. But yeah, this piece is done, and I think I can't decide. Help me decide. I'm either going to bring this or Ciara Storm to the Chico Art Center this weekend. Well, I will have dropped it off already, so you can't help me decide. I'm just going to have to make this decision all by myself. Either bring this. The only hesitation not bringing this is the size. Ciara Storm is giant. It's a 30 by 40 inch painting. Which just means it'll stand out. Although, I mean, I fucking love this. So I might bring it. It also goes with these two. See those little guys back there? Not that separating them is going to be the end of the world, so I think I might bring this one. I'm stuck between, like, yeah, I think I'm going to bring this one. Because I also submitted a show proposal to the Chico Art Center for my abstract pieces. So I don't necessarily, like, if I get that, I don't necessarily want to repeat pieces seen at the Chico Art Center. Not that it matters hugely, but I mean, continuity is a good thing, yeah. But anyway, that's just my thought process. But anyway, so this series is happening. I need a clever, catchy name for it. You can help me with that. UFO desert weirdness needs a fun name. So yeah, super stoked about how that is going. I am fine-tuning this one back here. I'm not sure how I feel about the orange. Maybe it needs to be hot pink, which I have, like neon. I think that might wrap it up for me. Just fine-tuning. It is almost there. And then I get to mask it and put a big UFO on it. The plan with that one is to do a similar color scheme as this, with like that really dusty pink. I was going to try to do monochrome on this one, but I just love how those clouds are turning out. So, and the sky, that like cotton candy blue and pink, I just love. Cannot resist, and so I can't go back on that. And then I have this one down here, peeking, which I haven't touched in a couple of weeks, but that one's next. And I have a few smaller pieces started. So I, rather than go big, which was my original plan, I'm actually going to go small. I mean, I might go big at some point in the new year, but with open studios and various other markets coming up, I got into Bazaar, which is a local event here in town. It's a artisan market at the fairgrounds. There's 60 vendors. It's really competitive to get in. I haven't applied in the 2 years that I've even known it's an option, because the first year I didn't know about it until it was too late. And the next year I was having a baby, so didn't apply. Was not gonna try to run a market 1 week postpartum, post C-section. That just like isn't even an option. So, yeah. So, but this year I'm doing it. It's the first weekend of December. I'm so excited, and because it is a smaller booth space, 10 by 10 max feet, floor space. The more small things I can bring, the better, because it's much easier for people to walk away with a small piece than buy a 24 by 36 inch painting and have to like figure out where to put it, etc., etc. So I've got some little 8 by 10s, and then that also means I can find some fun frames. I'm going to be thrifting all my frames, which I usually do. I might be painting some of those frames. Anyway, I'm just really excited about this series and project. I feel like it's marrying two of my deep loves. One is an old one with the desert, and one is a new one with the abstract. So I really love getting to combine two loves, two things that feel disparate and put them together. So like drawing and painting. I've been doing that for years with the tracing paper drawings over traditional paintings, and now I'm doing two completely different painting styles together, which I love too. So another fun thing I'm doing with these pieces, these UFO pieces, is I've taken my standard quality photos of the abstract piece underneath, and I'm planning on doing a very limited run of prints of the abstract painting underneath. So there will be a way to hang the abstract piece. I think I'm only going to do 5 of each. So there will be a way to have that piece that's now lost forever under the UFO painting. So that's kind of a cool thing too. Anyway, stay tuned for all that. It's happening. It's exciting. It's coming together. I am loving what's going on in my studio right now, and that's a really great feeling. So, yeah, I have rambled on long enough, I think. No, I haven't. I'll spend a few minutes talking about like life and the weather. Important weather update here in Chico. Obviously, it's cool enough for me to be in a giant, baggy, cozy sweater and a hat. I am a little warm, but I opened all the windows and it actually cooled down in the house this morning. It needs to get into the 50s for that to happen, and it was in the 50s this morning, so hooray for that. It's been in the low 80s the last couple of days as the high, which is like a super sweet spot for fall and spring in my opinion. I mean, the colder the better, but it is just such a nice break and relief from the heat of summer. I really need to start watering my plants. It's like too little too late for sure, but I've been a terrible plant mom. Yard work is on the mind in prep for open studios, having a bunch of people come through the yard, especially because I'm going to be hosting 2 artists in my courtyard. Lauren Mike Tree and her mom. I need to know what her mom's name is instead of just saying Lauren Mike Tree's mom. But I'm planning on painting the front door, nice bright, like, I don't know if it's cherry or fire engine. It's more cherry red. It's got more blue in it than yellow. But painting it bright red, so front door will be bright red. And I was waiting for the weather to cool off because we're gonna have to leave the door open for it to dry and everything. And painting a portion of the path out front. I'll share pictures and everything. I'll probably do like a before and after. That would be cool. So I need to take some before pictures. And then we're gonna sweep and trim back all the dead plants and put in some fresh plants and make it look nice. So and it'll be nice weather to do all that in. So hooray for that. Hazel's birthday party invites came yesterday. I'm so excited. We're doing outer space theme. So, I can't believe he's going to be 1 in just a couple of months. The boy, he's crawling officially. It still tires him out, but he's like doing the crawling motion and getting like, he goes about 3 feet before he tuckers out. Of course, that's as far as we've asked him to go too. So, but you know, baby steps, literal baby steps. Had kind of a low day yesterday, but I'm feeling good this morning. Thursdays really are rough for me for some reason. I think it's because I put in a lot of work on things throughout the week, and then I kind of crash, and I know this about myself, and so it's easier to kind of roll with the punches there, but every week I'm still like, oh, why does everything suck so much? Why is this so hard? Nothing is working, and I do it every week, so now I'm kind of onto myself, which is better than feeling like you're crazy. So yeah, all right, I'm officially too warm, so and I've also been rambling on quite long enough. Would love to hear from you. I hope you are doing well, enjoying the changing seasons. It's officially fall. Equinox has happened. Yeah, days are getting shorter, which I'm happy about. And yeah, I hope this finds you well. I hope you have a great rest of your day and rest of week, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.